Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abhay and we are covering the complete Python course for beginners, and this is the chapter 7. In the last video, we discussed about comparison operators where we can compare two values in a Python. Then we discussed if-else statement and we have write the code for them. In this video, we will discuss a very important concept that will help you to build the conditions in a Python, and that is the logical operators. So these are extremely useful when we have to check multiple conditions together. Okay, suppose if we have a conditions like, or if we have a system, okay, these are the two different system. Like in the first one, like if the student is only allowed in a class when they have both college ID and a other card. In the second system, suppose if we have in the system like a student is only allowed in a class if they have any of these two, college ID card or a other card. Okay, so in the first system, like both the documents are mandatory, but in the second system, one document is mandatory. Okay, it can be a college ID card or it can be other card. Okay, so suppose like these are the two different system. Okay, and in the Python we have these three logical operators: and, or, not. Okay, these are the three logical operators in a Python. So we will understand each of them in the code, like how we are going to write a program for the and or for the or. Okay, and how we can compare the conditions using these logical operators. Okay, so remember, like we have these two systems in which like this is just an example. Okay, so let's implement the code in a Python to understand what is these logical operators. So suppose I am checking first, let's create a variable has college ID. Okay, this is just a Boolean. Okay, so let me put true for now. Okay, and have Aadhaar card. Not sure the. Okay. These are just the two variables. Okay, I just assigned the value as a true for now. Okay, we will change it later. Let's create the first condition, which is student allow in class when they have both IDs. Okay, so this is just a system one. Okay, let's consider this as a system one. Then what we need to do, we need to check, okay, like whether the college ID and other card both are available or not. If you remember in the last video when we implemented the if-else statement, there we only check the one condition, okay, whether user is allowed to give the vote or not. But here like we need to check two conditions at the same time. Okay, so have college ID. Okay, but and we have the other. Okay, have Aadhaar card. Okay, they both are the two different condition. Okay, and in this case, in our case, for our system one, what we need to check, we need to check whether like they both the documents are mandatory. Okay, so in this condition, what we will do, we will implement the AND operator. Okay, we will implement the AND operator because they both are mandatory. Okay, so in this case, like it will, if the both documents are available, then we are printing like you can come to class. Let's put something like that. You can come to class. Okay, otherwise not allowed. Okay, so if you read this particular line of a code, what we are doing here, we are checking college ID and we are checking the other card. If the both conditions are true, then we are telling them like, yes, you are you can come to the class, otherwise you are not allowed. So what this AND operator do, it will check both the conditions. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, it is showing you can come to the class because right now we have both the values true. Okay, suppose if the student has a college ID but it don't have the other card. Okay, in that case let's try and see what this will return. this is showing not allowed. Okay, so if you understand, like if we have the system there, like we need to check whether all the conditions are fulfilled or not. There, like we need to implement the AND operator. Okay, and now let's implement our second system. There, student is allowed if they have any document. Okay, whether that is a college ID card or a Aadhaar card. Okay, so how we can implement that system? So basically, like we are going to do again same thing. Okay, we are checking both the conditions, but here let me print this first. Okay, then let me explain you. Okay, but here instead of AND operator we are going to write the OR operator. Okay, because in our system we know that any of the document will work. Okay, both are not mandatory, just one is mandatory. Okay, so that's why like we have put the OR operator, because OR operator, what it will do, it will check both the conditions. Okay, and if any of the condition is true, then this OR operator will return the true. Okay, suppose this is a one line of a statement. Okay, and let me write like that. Let me copy this. Okay, suppose if we have some temporary variable. Okay, and I write like this. Okay, so what OR operator will do, if it have the other card. Okay, if the value of this is true, then it will assign the true to temp variable. Okay, and even if this is true, then it will assign the true. So OR operator will only fail when both the conditions are false. Okay, we will see that example too in our when we are going to run the program. But for now, what you can just understand, OR operator, it will check the conditions, multiple conditions, and if any of the condition is true, the OR operator will return the true. Okay, so let's run this program and let's understand. Okay, what will be the output? These are the values. Okay, for now, student has the college ID, but it don't have the Aadhaar card. Okay, so if you see in the system 1, student is not allowed, but in the system 2 it is allowed. Okay, because of these values. In the system 2 we know, like if the student have any of these document, we are allowing them. Okay, so like that way, like you can implement and OR operator in the programming. Okay, you can implement the AND operator where you want to check whether all the conditions are met or not, and where you can use the OR operator, you can use in the system where only you need to check if they have only one conditions can met. Okay, like that way you can implement. What if I make the both as a false? Okay, the student don't have the college ID, or student don't have the Aadhaar card. In that system, in this condition, both the system will not allow the student to come in the class. Okay, I hope you understand this by this simple example. Okay, let me also write like that. Okay, so for good visibility, suppose if we have true and false. Okay, here we have the AND operator. Let me also put the else. Just for good visibility, I write this statement. Okay, this is true and this is false, and we have put the AND operator in between them. So what it will do, it will check this, and this is the false. Okay, so overall this will become the false. So if I run this, it will show not working. Okay, because this is false. So what if I make this as a true? Then in that case it will work. Okay, so when both the conditions are true, only in that case AND operator will give the true. Let's change for the OR operator. Okay, if both the conditions are true, then OR operator will work. Okay, like it will not give any error, it will show worked. Let me close this one window. Okay, and in the OR operator, when we write this as a false, even in that condition it will work because one of the condition is true. Okay, what if I make this as a false but this is a true? Okay, even like we change the place of the conditions, it will not affect the comparison in the or operator. Okay, even it will work because the one statement is true. What if I make both the conditions as a false? Only in that condition the or operator will fail. Okay, it is showing not working. Okay, so when both the conditions are false, only in that case or operator will give the false. I hope you got my point, like how we can implement the and or operator in the Python. Let's understand our third operator, which is not. Okay, so what not will do, suppose if we have variable in which I assign the true and I am printing the true. Okay, this is just simple. It will tell me true. Okay, but what not operator will do, if I write like this, okay, not, I just assign the not here, and if I run this now, okay, it will give me the false. Okay, so what not operator will do, it will just change the behavior. Okay, if it is a false, then not operator will make it as a sorry, let me come again. If the value is true and if we apply the not operator, then the value will become the false. If the value is false and we have applied the not operator, then the value will become the true. Okay, so it just like flip the value. Okay, if it is true, then it will become the false. If it is false, then it will make the true. Okay, so it just flip the value. Okay, it is not very tough to understand, like it is very easy. It will just flip the value. So that's it for today's video on logical operators in Python. We learn how to use logical operators with example using college ID and other conditions. In the next video, we will create some interesting programs like finding of even and odd numbers, and we will compare some of the numbers and we will find out the like who's greater number between the multiple numbers. Okay, like we will see programs in which like we will find the greater number between two numbers and we will find a greater number between the three numbers. If you are enjoying this Python series, then please like and subscribe to my channel. You will get a regular video on this channel related to Python, related to cloud technologies, and related to the AI projects. If you have any doubt, then please comment on this video or you can ping me on my Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.